ng malasakit natin nasaan. Di pa huli, pakinggan ang tinig. Balik dangal, tulong-tulong tayo'y gigising. Balik dangal, balik bayanihan. Sa pagkakaisa, may bagong simulan. Lakas ng loob, magtulungan. Ang dangal ng bayan, ating pang panindigan. Kung tayo'y nagkamali, kaya nating itama. Pagtutulungan, yan ang mahalaga. Pag-amin ng mali, lakas ng loob. Balik dangal, bayanihan, tayo'y muling tatayo. Huling style, gawin natin sa premise, conclusion, kayo style. Para malinaw, maayos at logical. Ang dangal ay pundasyon ng bayanihan. Kapag walang dangal, nasisira ang lipunan. Kung balik dangal, balik bayanihan, tayo'y babangon muli, sama-sama sa iisang hangganan. Di tayo perpekto, pero may pag-asa. Sa pagkakaisa, buo ang adhika. Influencer man o simpleng tao, balik dangal, sama-sama ito'y matatao. Balik dangal, balik bayanihan. Sa pagkakaisa, may bagong simulan. Lakas ng loob, magtulungan. Ang dangal ng bayan, ating pang panindigan. Alam naming may bayad, may kumikitang salita, ngunit hindi pa huli, may pag-asa ka pa. Bitawan ang kasinungalingan at lumapit sa liwanag. Balik dangal, balik bayanihan, ang puso'y lilaning ng tapat. Hindi kasalanan magkamali, kung may tunay na pagsisisi. Ang mahalaga ay pag-amin at pagwawasto sa sarili. Bayan ang nakamasid, hanap ay katotohanan. Balik dangal kapatid, may lugar ka pa sa bayanihan. Balik dangal, balik bayanihan, pagtutulungan, pagmamahalan. Ang pangako natin sa Diyos at bayan. Balik dangal, balik bayanihan.
Yo, shoutout sa inyong lahat. O, ito na nga. Ito na.
Wow.
Shoutout sa iyo,
Ang ganda mo
Paco,
naman.
Errol,
Claire.
Kong Jenny, DJ P,
Kaso bakit pag
Mincy,
nagsalita ka,
Rai, F. Cortez,
ang
Kais
ang
Minion,
katotohanan.
Haj23, Alex, Kuya Alex, Reg, Vito
ganda,
Joe,
pero
Roy,
scripted
Francis
ang
A,
salita.
Paco, Jax,
Palabas lang ang lens
Joms,
sa loob,
Kenny
ay
Omega,
puro
Cerberus
drama.
Knight,
Ikaw ay
Rosel's Dad,
propaganda,
Sub-Saharan
bro.
African,
Puro
Tutski,
ngunit ang bibig
Carolace,
mo, puro lang
oh,
invento.
Da Castillo,
Kamera,
3
di
AM,
sapat
3
pang
PM,
takip. Dahil kitang-kita
Junior,
namin ang iyong pag-flip.
Gossip.
Propaganda,
Teka.
bro, sa casino.
Kakasunog lang ni Apoluna kanina kay Byron, may ganito. Teka, anong may sunog? Yung kay Teacher Mark lang alam ko eh. May sunog? Nagkanasunugan? Ano nangyari? Yes, ngayon talaga kapag ka nag-resign ka, tulog ka ng tulog, gagi. Francis A, Shelo, Mir, Charlie Connor, Shelo, Kong Jenny, nauna siya doon kay TMR kanina at lumipat kaya po. Teka, ano yung kaya po na? Pakisend nga yung link. Tsaka timestamp. Francis A, Paps Chulo, Sangadnika, Ranilo, Riley, Micoleto, Mr. Batakero, Papa Poli, Adia, Kendo, Gracie, July, Juan Marco, Daybot, Derpy Derp, Russell's Dad, nakigulo kay Apollo kanina si Byron. Ano ba? Hindi ko alam eh. Tulog ako eh. Like 3 AM, 3 PM, saya talaga. Hanapin ng video ng pangakong 20 pesos. Nagpunta din siya kayo sa LS ni Apollo na, totoo ba? Sally, hello. Welcome to my domain. Ito. PJs, hindi, maganda naman to. Kung gusto niya ng discussion, okay naman. DJ Byron, sabihin mo na sa akin kung kailan yung time. Ako na mag-a-adjust. Kung anong oras. kung ano yung oras na pwede ka, may Zoom naman ako. Naka-OBS ako ngayon, pero Zoom. O kaya Messenger, pwede naman Messenger din. Pero naka-Zoom ako, pwede tayo mag-Zoom. Basta sabihin mo sa akin kung anong oras, Manila time, para ako'y mag-adjust. Joy. Pero you have to make sure na meron kang basic knowledge about economics. Kasi yung ginawa ni Auntie Claire, dinistort niya yung position ni Manny Piñol. Okay? Kasi malamang nanood yan sa amin, tapos kinuha niya, si Cynthia Villar, ito, i-blame natin, gagamitin natin to, i-blame natin. The the leftist, the propagandist laugh. Magagamit natin to sa mga Villar. Wala namang alam sa economics. 'Di ba? Narinig niyo lang yung hindi niyo naman alam yung sinasabi. Mema. Pagaling ka din siya. Di ba? RTL! Ang author niya si Cynthia Villar! Magagamit natin dun sa mga Villar! Tamo, kinabukasan, di ba yung after na interview namin, yun yung ginamit niya mismo sa PCO, di ba? Yun mismo yung ginamit niya. Hindi niya naman naiintindihan. Leftist na bakya. Uy, kuwagong sutil. Di ba? Hindi niya naman naiintindihan. Naiintindihan mo ba yung nagkasuhan sa ombudsman? Nagets mo ba yon? O hindi rin? Wala kang paki doon, no? Kung ano lang talaga yung shoot sa propaganda mo, yun lang ang gagamitin mo. Rewind nyo nga yung sinabi ni Manny Piñol. Against ba siya sa rice tariffication law? Hindi, di ba? Sabi niya lang, ang gusto niya is yung version niya, which is a targeted one. Dinistort niya yung position ni Manny Piñol ay yung ginamit niya kay Villar. Di ba? What a propagandist. Intellectual dishonest. Kaya walang unlad tong Pilipinas kung ganyan yung mga kukunin nyo. She cannot solve problems. She only creates a lot of problems. I hope by now you know that. That's campaign promise. BBM said it just recently. Mahilig naman sa strawman eh. Di ba? Tsaka ito DJ Byron, ito yung minumungkahi ko simulat sa pool. Bring the experts in open debate or discussion. Let them battle it out. That's how you fight fake news. That's how you fight that's how you fight for the right information. But if you're not after that, then you're not after transparency. Then you're not after solving problems. You're just after propaganda. Sabi niya, magtulungan tayo. Saan mo nakuha yan? Dito rin, di ba? Committee of Inquirers, but you don't understand it. You don't have the character to understand it. You don't have the heart to understand it. You just use it for your propaganda, for your agenda. Naglilik yung character mo on how you use it. Parang giving you power. And we can see how you use it. It's the same thing with giving you knowledge. And you're using it for what? For your propaganda. You're not using it to solve problems. See, yung ginagawa nyong to, kung sino man yung nag-isip nitong 20 pesos na to, papahamak nyo na naman yung presidente. Umaaling aso yung karakter. Ipapahamak nyo na naman ang presidente dito. Maniwala kayo. Kung sino man yung gumawa nito, kanino man idea to, pinahamak niyo yung presidente dito. Na-skip niyo ba yung sinabi ni Piñol na may kaso sa ombudsman? Bakit ba? Bakit ba? Committee of Inquirers, mas matimbang ang press freedom against fake news. HTTP, ano to? Ito. Thank you. Ito ba yun? Kasi nga. Nga.
Ba't mo ko hinahanapan ng video?
Anong video?
Eh, mismong kumpirmado naman na sinabi ni yung si Claire Castro.
Teka, anong nangyari?
Wala ang sagot. Diba?
20 petot na subsidized by ayuda. Good luck. Dahil sa pagbili ng mahal at pagbenta ng mura? Yeah! Wasn't that the case? Wasn't that the issue kung bakit nagkaroon ng case sa ombudsman? Because that's illegal. Sa ngayon, it sounds okay. Kasi I guess, ang binenta is yung parang mga dilatang malapit sa expiration date. I guess there's nothing illegal there yet. But how are you going to make it sustainable? You're going to make it sustainable if you rig the system, if you sell it at a loss. And that is illegal. Sa ngayon siguro, pwede mo pang ilusot. Lumang stock. That's why it is cheap. Pwede mo pa ilusot yan. Okay, fine. Pero don't go beyond that. Dahil ipapahamak nyo ang presidente dyan. Tama na yung isang presidente ang nasa Hague. Huwag na tayo magpadala ng pangalawa. It can be embezzlement na eh. Yes, dahil sa onion issue, same na naman ang mangyayari. Di ba? Sinong stupido ang nagsuggest niya sa presidente? Yan yung narrative ng mga diaper vloggers, lalo na si Takero. Ballpoint Mine show video that BBM made such promise on 20 pesos bigas. Kaso mo, reconfirm lang ulit ni BBM mismo na it was a promise. Hindi ko alam ba't yung siniseryoso yung diaper vloggers na yan eh. Hanggang matapos lang naman ang eleksyon. Sa ngayon, it makes sense dahil pwede mong ibenta yan ng, malapit na eh, lumang, kaya nga sabi ko, totoo ba to? Lumang ano daw yung binibenta? Yung lumabas? O ngayon, okay, you can actually use as an excuse na malapit nang mag-expire or luma na o blah blah blah. In that case, it's not subsidized yet. You're not buying high and selling low. That's not illegal yet. Kasi pwede mo pang ipalusot na luma yung stock. Kaya mo binibenta ng mas mura. Teka, yung cooler ko pala. Nagets nyo ba? Papahamak nyo na naman ang presidente dito sa katarantaduhan nyo. Kung sino man yung nakaisip nito.
Nakita po nila sa kanilang pag-aaral na
Meron ka bang video na nangako ang Pangulo na 20 pesos na bigas? Pangako niya yun, di ba?
Oo, ini-reaffirm na raw ni ano eh. Kasi sinend ni ano. Visayas Region, 20 kilo per bigas matutupad na. O yan o. 20 pesos kada kilo bigas, iyan ang pangako. O yan o. O di pahiya kayo, fake news kayong lahat. Ayan o, ni-reaffirm. Ay, salamat naman, meron ng madaling araw. 3 p.m. na lang morning. ₱20 subsidy rice should not be something to be proud of because it reflects that many people can... No, I don't give a shit about that actually. Kasi ang nakikinabang naman dyan yung mga mga Pilipino, yung mga kababayan natin na they can only afford na ₱20 per kilo ng bigas. I don't care about that shit. Alam mo kung saan ako may care? Nakikipaglaro kayo sa illegality. Nakikipaglaro kayo sa trade wars. Mapapahamak na naman ang presidente eh. Wala akong pakialam. Kasi ang pinaka-final output niyan is makakabili yung mga kababayan natin ng murang bigas. And that's what matters to them. Subsidized or hindi. It doesn't matter. Ang nakikita lang nila is yung nabibili nila. Yung nabibili ng pera nila, kada kilo, kung ano yung nakakain nila, kung magkano nila binibili yung bigas. That's it. That's all they care for. And I don't care about that shit. Alam mo, saan ako may care, may concern? Yung ipapahamak niyo naman ng presidente sa ginagawa niyo. You might be violating agreement sa World Trade. That's an unfair advantage. Nag-shift na tayo sa tariff, di ba? Tariff base. What the hell is wrong with you people? You know that ₱20 per kilo is artificial. You know that. Siyempre, hindi naman sila BBM, Tambi vlogger yan eh. You do realize you're actually violating yung ano sa World Trade, right? That's an unfair advantage. Why? Because you're forcing other sellers to sell at a loss. And not only that, those people, those countries na nag-i-import sa atin, they're gonna cry. How? Let's say, let's maintain ₱20 with subsidy, right? Number one problem, hoarding ulit. Why? Because they have arbitrage. Di ba ngayon may limit kayo? May limit kayo kung magkano bibilin. Tama? Kung pwede bumili. So, isang buong kamag-anak, isang buong kamag-anak is may limit, right? Eh, paano kung papilahin ko lahat ng barangay, papuntahin ko sa akin, bilhin ko ng, like for example, ganito. Like for example, ₱20, right? Papilahin ko lahat. Bumili kayo ng kada limit. Bibilin ko ng ₱22 per kilo. Sa 10 kilo, may ₱20 kayo. Then bring it to me. I'll hoard it. I'll sell it sa market price. Are you stupid? Sa amin, ayaw magtanim ng palay kasi mababa na production tapos walang bumibili. Naintindihan nyo ba? Panalo yung mga private na naman. Exactly! That's how stupid you are! Pilit na pilit yung dating. That's one way to actually rig the system. My goodness. Nga rin. Pagbili na ni trader ng 20 pesos per kilo, bilhin ni trader ng 25 pesos per kilo, benta ni trader sa gobyerno ng 33 pesos per kilo. Exactly! It's so stupid! Sasabihin ko lang, wow, dude, I can give you rice, 30 pesos. Ready to sell. Are you good? Good ba, government? Sure. Yeah. And then we'll sell it with 20 pesos. Then I'll do the same shit. May nakikita kang pumipila, mga mahihirap, right? May nakikita ka kasi nga, I actually kinontrata ko na sila. So, ibig sabihin, may makikita ka laging nakapila. Then what? Gonna sell it to me. And then I'm gonna sell it to the government. And same shit. Same cycle. Here we go. Oh, ano mangyayari nun? Dalawa lang yan. Una, lagi mong ibenta kasi sabi mong luma na. Lagi mong palusot yan. Mau-audit ka dyan. Pagbaba ni presidente sa pwesto niya, mau-audit yan. Ipapahamak nyo naman ang presidente. Tama? Hindi ba kayo kontento? Isang presidente nasa Hague. That's corruption. Kung ituloy-tuloy mo yan. Sa ngayon, okay, fine. Meron ka pang lusot. This is very stupid. You don't play the market like this. Remember, yan ang issue ni Trump dati nung first term niya sa steel industry. Sinasubsidize ng China yung steel nila and then binibenta ng cheap sa US. Then Trump slapped a bigger tariff doon sa metals nila. This is so stupid. Mayroong kayo to think na damage control din nila. Hindi. Ito yung main. Which is okay. Kung this is just a political move, then that's fine. Dahil meron namang luma. Kaya ako nagtakay, bakit nila sasabing luma? Marami na tayong lumang stock sa warehouse. It's because, kaya nila sinabi yun, it's because of this. To justify that selling it for 20 pesos. Kaya sinabi yung lumang rice. It makes sense, right? That announcement is foreshadowing what's gonna happen, what happened now. It makes sense. The effect now, 20 pesos yung ginagawang yan, it explains why would they say that publicly? Na parang, Hindi pa nakakahiya na ibebenta mo ay lumang stock? Well, yes, nakakahiya, but there's a bigger, kumbaga, may trade-off. The trade-off is 20 pesos. Oh, cool. Bibili na yung government official ng 20 pesos, tapos bibenta ni government official ng 30 pesos sa gobyerno, corruption is waving. Exactly! Agriculture is something we can no longer highlight due to business are moving. Not only that. Not only that. Ito ito yung problema. Ito. Replay mo natin to.
Ba't mo ko hinahanapan ng video? Eh, mismong kumpirmado naman na sinabi ni si Claire Castro. Labo ah.
Oo nga, bakit hindi si...
Parang naglulukuhan tayo dito, DJ Byron.
Bakit hindi si Yusek yung hanapan mo ng video? Eh, siya nagsabi.
Hahanapan mo ako ng video. Gusto mong kumpirmahin kung totoo ba yan? Si Yusik kay Castro
Ayan na nga nagsasabi si Yusek nga naman.
mismo ang ebidensya natin.
Nagiwag naman utak.
Sabi niya mismo din na
Gagiwag naman utak. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, if you don't know anything, it is safe to assume that people are both evil and rational. I just gave you a way to actually to rig the system. Okay sa optics, okay sa government, okay sa private. Okay? How? Yon, yung buong cycle na yon. Well, may mga nakapila. Right? May mga nakapila eh. Yung mga nakapilang yon, yun yung optics na may mga mahihirap, kababayan tayo bumibili na nakapila pa rin. Parang panahon na para maging rice trader na ako. Tagal na fact check yung campaign promise na yan.
yung pangako
It's so evil but genius.
unti-unti nang natutupad. Tapos tinutuligsa pa natin, wag naman sana tayo maging crab mentality. Ano, ebidensya. Labo talaga?
Yun ang magpapanalo sa kanila.
na maaari pong ibigay sa pamamagitan
Ako, if it's a political tool, ngayon lang, temporarily, para makabawi sa trust rating, okay, I'm all for it. Kasi, una-una, luma naman daw yung stock, right? Okay. As long as willing naman bilin ng mga kababayan natin at kainin nila, then fine. Kasi murang bigas ay murang bigas. Kahit ano pang sabihin mo. 20 pesos, murang bigas is murang bigas. Walang pakialam yung bibili at yung kakain kung ano yung political agenda mo dyan. As long as we're paying 20 pesos per kilo, then we can eat. That's all that matters to us. We don't give a shit kung ano yung agenda mo dito sa politika. We don't care. Para pambawi sa rating, I'm all for it. Good. That's fine. Selected lang din pwede bumili, not for all. Regardless kung selected lang yung pwede bumili. Yung selected na yon will be able to say na textbook predatory government. Come on, guys. I'm still Kayuni team. No. Still, magka-translate pa rin yung 20 pesos. Not for all. Sa selected lang. Magka-translate pa rin yun into, wow, experience, right? they experience 20 pesos na bigas. Kahit ano pang sabihin nyo, that will translate to experience. Mukhang hindi kayo magkasama ni Atty. Libayan ngayon. Never naman kayo, magkasama sa ano ba? Sa opinion? Wala, yun talaga na. Anong hindi magkasama? Hindi naman talaga kami magkasama. Ano sinasabi nito yung Bonnie? Healthy pa kaya yun kung lumang stocks? I don't know. They're willing to pay for it? I don't know. Sinasabi nga nila is luma na, mabaho, blah blah blah, substandard kind of shit, right? Are they willing to buy it? I think so. Well, kung dating yung mabahong ano na yon is dating 30 pesos, 20 pesos na ngayon, that's still cheaper. Setting rice at 20 pesos per kilo is economically risky if may require heavy government spending, hurt farmers, income leading. That's why sabi ko nga kay Sec Manny Piñol, I was ready to give up. I was ready to give up farming industry sa atin. Why? Because we are inefficient. We just let it go. Well, sabi niya, well, don't give it up yet because we can be efficient. We can do something about it. So, okay, fine. I would like to see it then. Well, kasi for me, I'm ready to give it up. Because we are inefficient. It's better na mag-import. Why? Think about it. Think about it this way. Halimbawa, ang import is 30 pesos. Right? Sabi natin 30 pesos yung import. Magandang bigas. Right? Magandang bigas. Dahil sa subsidize, yung same na ginagawa nila dito. Yung same na ginagawa nila dito sa bigas na to. They can sell it for 20 pesos. That is viable sa kanilang side, right? Masarap yung pagkain. Oo, opo, iba na po ang mga tema at na opinion niya na halata ko lang. Ha? Baka dito lang yun. Hindi ko alam sinasabi mo, Bonnie, unang-unang, ngayon lang kita nakita dito eh. Alam mo, sanay na kami sa ganyang Bonnie. Oo. Iba yung opinion na halata mo lang. Then, you can do that here. Try somewhere else. Baka kay kay Yusek Claire, baka gumana yan, Bonnie. Try mo lang doon. Pag gumana doon, balik ka dito. It worked. Sabihin mo. It worked. In what sense? Kaya nga eh. Puro claim lang yan eh. Wala akong pakialam sa nahalata mo. Okay? Give us arguments. You're just claiming things. Pero nagwo-work yan siguro sa mga propagandista side. Pero dito, nope. Not gonna work here. Sorry, Bonnie, pero nice try. It was a nice try. Okay? Ngayon lang kita nakita dito. Don't bullshit us. Okay? Kapag wala kang argumento at citing example, then I'm sorry. We don't care about your feelings. Okay? Let's go.
Itan din po na maaari pong ibigay sa pamamagitan din po ng pagbibigay ng subsidiya.
Hanapin natin yung sinabi niya dito,
Hanap ka ng may laugh track na vlogger, doon siguradong mag-agree sila sa'yo. Yeah. Kina Sir Vera gagana yan. Chismisa lang alam nun. Di ba? That's how it works here is argumento, hindi claims. Ang bilis ng detection, right? If there's no argument, I'm sorry. We already know kung saan kayo galing. Kasi, merong isa. Like for example, bakit sabi ni Atty. Libayan is gento? Bakit yung argumento niya at argumento mo is magkaiba? Maraming ganon. Those are legits. Okay? Those are legits. Legit ano yun? Legit question. Legit inquiry. Parang, ba't magkaiba kayo ng thinking dito? Ba't magkaiba kayo ng, ng idea about this specific topic? Right? Those comments, those are legit. But this one, iba na, nahalata ko lang, iba na yung mga opinion niya. Ha? First of all, I don't even know your ass. Second, I just saw you here now. Third, you did not sign any shit. Hindi kami ganyan dito. Kaya nga hirap na hirap ang mga kalaban. Dahil kami, argumento. Reasoning. Hindi patos. We don't care about your feelings. How about this? You cite an example, give his argument, and ano yung pagkakaiba sa argument ko, then maybe will entertain you. Okay? Let's go.
Sir DJ,
Master, bakit parang we always have our own different opinions, arguments here, di kami echo chamber. Veer, that's not even the point. The point is, isite mo muna yung difference. Di ba? Isite mo muna. Bakit tayo mag-usap? Sino ang comment? Boy pa pala to. Kakanood ko lang kaya Tony Libayan, hindi naman magkaiba opinion nyo. Siya lang may sabi noon, pinag-aaway ata kayo. See? See? Pero nice try. Nice try. Oh. Nice try, ah. Kaso dito sa amin, in the world of logos, you cannot emotionally manipulate us. Do you understand that? Kasi sa mundo nyo, ang way lang to decide sa inyo is based on feelings. Here, based on logic. In the realm of logos, you cannot use that shit. So try again next time. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Better luck next time.
J. Byron, nung panahon pa ng kampanya, isa yan sa mga pangako ng presidente. Wala bang ganon? Di ba yan yung pangako niya?
Iba na ang opinion niya. It means ka-clear yan. Pampagulo lang yan. Yeah, kasi yan yung sinabi natin sa kanya, right? Kay Attorney Claire Castro. But ang weird doon ako sabi Attorney Claire Castro.
Aspiration o pangarap nga daw. AAD pangako.
Attorney Kayo, kailan nyo titigilan si Manang Claire? Kawawa na yung tao. Babae pa naman yan. Be gentleman. Ang alam kong be gentleman is physically. Okay? So, ang babae kasi, tamo kingpin. Sino yung mas disrespectful sa atin dalawa? Ikaw o ako? I treat Attorney Claire as my intellectual equal. Ikaw ang sinasabi mo, don't do that. Don't treat Attorney Claire as your intellectual equal. So, sino mas disrespectful sa atin? I think it's you. It's not me. We're talking, kung sinasabi natin physical, sure, you're right. But we're talking about intellect. Undermining Attorney Claire like that, yeah. The fact you use gender dito goes to show how you underestimate females. Out you go. When it comes to intellect, walang gender. Exactly. Have you played chess? Have you played chess? Do you want to know a story? Do you want to hear my story? Nilampaso ako ng 13 or 14 years old ng 21 na ako. How is that for intellectual equal? And not only that, the kid murdered me in chess. Like, it's nothing. And I was the champion in our school, dude! Do you understand that? For 3 years, I was the champion in our school. And that kid, I will never forget that. Because that's the time I stopped chess. That's the time I stopped playing chess. It's embarrassing. Baka mahulog ka dyan sa... Hindi, inaano ko, binabalance ko nga eh. That kid murdered me in chess. He was 14 years old. I was 21. 3-year champion in our school, and he murdered me like it's nothing. It's dehumanizing. Child who made you realize you need a change in career. Scarred for... Yeah! That's the time I stopped playing chess. That kid is... Gusto ko yung that was embarrassing. Nagets mo? Intellect doesn't choose which gender yun ang ipag-argue. Same sa akin, boss. Tinalo ako ng baliw sa kanto namin. Yun, quit chess din ako. He hates my ego. Yeah. Traumatized. Naalala mo ba? Name niya kayo? No! I can still remember his face. While he was murdering me, he was doing this. Yeah. I will never forget that face. Habang minumurder niya, ako nagano siya sa akin, oh. The F? What's wrong with you, kid? There has no gender. I can still remember his face, dude. Gagi. Parang naiyak ka kayo. Emotional damage. Dude, you got... Umayos ka. May rematch tayo pagkatapos works ko. The smell of defeat pa yan, boss. And it was best of 3. I didn't even score 1. Shit. That's embarrassing. Dami kong tinalong mga lalaki sa sabong, sport ng mga lalaki. Sick pa rin pero napakomment. O, di ba? Nasaan na si Kingpin? Tingnan mo ginawa mo kay Kayo. Nagiging emotional ka na, Kayo. I know. That's the more embarrassing part. It was best of 3. Kaya nga murder eh. It was a murder. It was a massacre. Okay? It was a massacre, dude. Come on. Kingpin, you have to change your mentality. Kaya ka lagi na mamanipula siguro ng asawa mo. Because you think, you wrongly assume na your wife is intellectually inferior than you. Big mistake. Mauno, road, hindi niya ba kita yung ano? Hindi niya ba kita? Wala pa sa likod? Doon naman, may naman, pod mic eh. Road nga, road to. Bakit may asawa na? Sorry na po kayo. I know, Kingpin, you have to change your mentality. Don't underestimate. Lagi ko sinasabi yan. Lagi kasi sinasabi sa akin yan eh. Patola daw ako kahit sa babae. Sabi ko, sino ba? What do you mean patola kahit sa babae? Are you saying that I shouldn't? So, are you saying that I should just let them like slander or bear false witness against me? Is that what you mean? Because physically, of course, I will agree with you. But intellectually, I cannot do that. Why? Because they're only weak sa physical. Ilagay mo yung pinakamagaling na lalaki at pinakamalupit na babae, talo yung babae. Physically. Pero pinakamatalinong lalaki at pinakamatalinong babae, there's a chance na matalo yung lalaki. That's how it's different. You have to treat the opposite gender, opposite sex, as your intellectual equal. The moment na tinreat mo sila as intellectually inferior, two problems. They will murder you. Second, you're discriminatory, dude. That's it. Simple. Yung tipong kahit mali yung babae, hayaan na lang. Nope. Exactly. In terms of intellectual battles, no need to show mercy, Kingpin. It will manipulate you. I know. Tsaka don't, for me, it's a disrespect sa female, sa woman, to actually treat them as intellectually inferior. Don't do that. That's a disrespect. Let me give you an this may persuade you, Kingpin. Why do you think the Bible says and actually commands the wives to submit to their husbands? Think about it. Again, why do you think the Bible commands the wives, the women, to submit to their husbands? Think about that. Mas mabilis nga mag-develop speech skills ang girls na babies eh. Not only that, maybe this will persuade you. Why do you think the Bible commands, God commands the women, the wives, to submit to their husbands? And the husbands actually are commanded to rule over their wives. Why do you think that is the case? Think about it. Just sleep on it. Okay? Just sleep on it. Okay? Let's go. Tuloy na natin to.
Ha? Ano?
The announcement came shortly after the president suffered a
Hanapin natin yung
double-digit
sinabi ni
decline
Babe,
sa
ano dito,
kanyang trust and approval
Ito po, ngayon
Music.
po, na ito pag-aral,
the
Sana all na lang talaga.
20 pesos.
liwim, ang tingin,
Gets na agad. Yeah.
na po tayo, dapat mas magpunyagi tayo.
Sige, hanapin natin yan. Si Yusik na mismo nagsabi, unti-unti nang natutupad yung pangako.
Hindi, pero tapos na to, wala na. Water under the bridge na to kasi ito na nga, oh. Iyan ang pangako, oh. 20 pesos kada kilo ng bigas, iyan ang pangako. At ngayon, sinisimulan na natin itong maiskatuparan. Diba? Ito na, water under the bridge na yan. So, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Ito, yung kay teacher.
Ang weird lang, no?
Thanks for the idea. That's why you have to submit. First of all, think about this. Wives, your desire is contrary to your husband's. Right? Okay. It's in your nature to actually control your husbands. And you actually do that. That's why you are commanded to submit. Because submitting to your husbands are not your nature. Gets? Gets?
Ang weird lang na bakit ngayon nyo sinimulan? Eh may ganyan pala, dapat noong umpisa pa.
Parang ganito. Thou shall not lie. Why would God command that? Because we are liars. Now, the question is, why would God command you, wives, to submit to your husbands? Because that's not your nature. Your nature is always to control your husband. Yeah. Newsflash.
Di ba? Parang ang nangyari tuloy, no? Parang saving grace lang ng admin itong 20 pesos per kilo na bigas na
Kasalanan to ni Atty. Claire. Bala. Hindi. Gusto ko lang baguhin, Kingpin, din yung mentality mo. Na, don't, physically, yes, I agree with you. But intellectually, don't ever do that. That's when you die. That's when you die.
na ito. Diba? Kumbaga, pampagod shot. I think nothing wrong.
Ang misis ko hindi nakinig sa misa nung text sa idea kayo. Na mind blown ako doon. Gusto ko. Think about it. The Bible says it. Mas strong personality ni Mrs. Buti na lang nagbabasa siya ng Bible. Yeah, my wife too. Oo nga no, moments na naman kayo. Sa'yo ko pa lang yan yata narinig. Usually mag-submit lang talaga yung narinig kong arguments lalo na sa mga conservatives. But they don't explain why, right? Why? Who was deceived? Eve. Ganito na lang. This is how pathetic we are. Men. Si Eve, diniceive ng serpent. So, medyo justifiable when she answered to God, the serpent deceived me. But think about it. What was Adam's excuse? The woman you put here made me eat the apple, the fruit. Which one is pathetic? Manipulative text kayo. Kaya pala kahit ako, nagluluto ako para hugas. Ganon. Think about it. Which one is pathetic? Justified yung ano ni Eve. I was deceived by the serpent. How about Adam? What have you done, Adam? The woman you put here in the garden, it's her. She made me eat the fruit. Oh my goodness, you're pathetic. Ano ba yung sinabi sa Bible? Saan sinabi sa Bible? Because you listen to your wife. Gusto niyo hanapin? Genesis 3. Tingnan natin. Genesis 3. Ito. Genesis 3 na lang. Sabi. Ah... No. He said, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten of the tree of which I commanded you not to eat?" The man said, this is Adam talking, "The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me fruit of the tree and I ate." Pathetic, right? Oh, then the Lord God said to the woman, "What is this that you have done?" The woman said, "The serpent deceived me and I ate." Sige nga. The serpent is Satan himself. Ano? Ano? Ito sa serpent yan eh. Nasisi pa kami. Oh. Ito. Oh, to the woman. Sabi to the woman. Oh. To the woman, he said, God, "I will surely multiply your pain in childbearing. In pain you shall bring forth children." Ito, "Your desire shall be contrary to your husband, but he shall rule over you." Ulit natin ha. Your desire, wives, woman, shall be contrary to your husband. Hindi niyo ba napapansin yan? Kung ano yung gusto nyo is ibang-iba sa gusto ng asawa nyo. That's why you want to control them. Because you always think you're right. Kaya nga may joke na you are always right. Oh, ito. Tingnan mo ang sinabi ng Diyos kay Adam. Pakinggan nyo. "And to Adam he said, because you have listened to the voice of your wife," patay tayo dyan. Doon nagsimula eh, guys. Oh, "And to Adam he said, because you have listened to the voice of your wife." Hindi sinabi because you ate the fruit. Is that because of that? Is that because you ate the fruit? Sabi dito, because you have listened to the voice of your wife. Wait, what? Nag-gets ko na kung bakit ganun sila. Diyan nagsimula eh. Pangalawa lang, you have eaten of the tree. Have eaten of the tree. Pangalawang reason lang. Ang unang reason, you have listened to the voice of your wife. Yung pangalawang reason, have eaten of the tree. Tingnan mo ha. Tingnan nyo lang. Hala, bahala ka dyan, Sir Mickey, I do not submit. Yan tayo, Carolace. Tingnan nyo ha. Tingnan nyo kung gaano ka-unfair. Ha? Tingnan nyo kung gaano ka-unfair. Kay Adam, parang batang mangmang na pinagsabihan. Ha? Because you have listened to the voice of your wife and have eaten of the tree. Pangalawa lang yun. The first is you have listened to the voice of your wife. O, punta tayo doon sa babae. Oh. Sabi niya, "What is this that you have done?" The woman said, "The serpent deceived me and I ate." Sinabi niya, because you have listened to the serpent. Ayoko naman isawa ko, papahamak lang ako. Tama ha? Sabi niya, "The serpent deceived me and I ate." Di ba kayo na, because you have listened to the voice of your wife, tingnan mo yung sinabi sa babae. O, dito ba? Sinisi agad yung ano. Tapos buti nga to sinisi yung serpent eh. Oh, sunod sinabi. To the woman, he said, "I will surely multiply." Walang sinabi, because you listen to the serpent. Walang ganun eh. Naalala ko, sabi mo dati, women are too emotional. Yes! They are! That's why they're gonna manipulate you. Especially kung gusto nilang kontrolin yung mga asawa nila. That's gonna happen. Nakita nyo na yung pagiging unfair? This is unfair. This is so unfair, guys. Let's go. Hindi yung serpent yung pinarusahan yung babae. Pinarusahan din naman yung serpent. Ayun o, pinarusahan din naman. Inuna nga yung serpent eh. Because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock. Pinarusahan naman. Pero sabi dito, hindi sinisina yung ano, di ba? Kuya Kayo, hindi kaya dahil sa intent ni Eva kaya walang sinabing ganon? Paano intent? Kailangan nga siyang i-deceive ni ano? Kailangan siyang i-deceive ng serpent. Thank you, Kayo. I know what to look out for na. Kaya nga isa yan sa mga argument ng asawa ko. Nasabi nila kasi kapag ka nag-submit ka daw, you are weak. Sabi niya, they're wrong. They're wrong. Meron kami podcast niyan. They're actually wrong. Why? Because I can easily just defy you. I can just be angry at you. I can just, alam mo yun, magwala or find ways to actually control you. Because that is my nature. I want to control you. I can defy you. Everything you say to me, there's a fire inside me that actually despise you. That's easy. Because that's my nature. Mas mahirap mag-submit. It requires more strength, more effort, discipline, and a lot of prayer. Now, here's my question, sabi niya. Here's my question. Ano ba ang mas mahirap gawin? Yung nature mo o yung hindi mo nature? Sabi ko, oo nga no. Oo nga no. You're on to something, dude. You're on to something. Sino yung mas weak? Yung nag-give in sa nature niya or yung pumunta sa discipline to actually submit. Because submitting requires more energy, more discipline, more prayers. Yes! That's harder. Alam mo yan, dyan ako hirap na hirap. I know. We've talked. Buti nga okay na kayong mag-asawa. I hope it continues. Through a tantrum, topakin, magsuot ng silver swan soy sauce sa ulo, ganon. Mas madali bumaba sa hagdan because of gravity. I guess alam nung serpent na emotional yung babae, kaya yun, diniceive ng serpent. Ano ba yung reasoning? Tingnan mo nga, sige, give me something na you think is wrong. Na nandito lang ha. Ito. He said to the woman, ito yung serpent to ha. Did God actually say, you shall not eat of any tree in the garden? Hindi naman kasi yung sinabi, di ba? And the woman said to the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees in the garden, but God said, you shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of the garden. Neither shall you touch it, lest you die. Okay? Sabi ba talaga na huwag kayong kumain ng kahit anong fruit sa kahit anong puno? Not really. Yan sabi yun sa middle of the yeah, middle of the garden. Okay. But the serpent said to the woman, you will not surely die. Lubusin isa natin. You will not surely die. For God knows, when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Ulitin natin. He said to the woman, "Did God really say, you shall not eat of any tree in the garden?" Ah. And the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat of the fruit of the trees in the garden." Si Mister. sorry. But God said, "You shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of the garden, neither shall you touch it, lest you die." But the serpent said to the woman, "You will not surely die. For God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Grabe, Hanilet, yun. Let's go. Tamo Nung sinabi niya yon, "You will be like God, knowing good and evil." Ito yung naisip ni Eve. Tingnan So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of its fruit and ate. Question. Question. What's wrong with her reasoning? Okay, ulitin natin ha. Sabi ng serpent, "You surely will not die. For God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Right? Okay. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, what's wrong with her reasoning? Punta natin sa NIV. Ito yung NIV version. Translation. Ito. "We may eat from the trees in the garden, but God did say, you must not eat from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die." Okay? You will not certainly die, sabi ng serpent. For God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Walang masyadong doon. When the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good for food, pleasing to the eye, and also desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some and ate it. Now, here's my question. What's wrong with her reasoning? Na-deceive si Eva dahil sa mga sinabi ng serpent na beneficial. So she thought makakatulong yun kay Adan. Her intent is for his husband's benefit. Possibly. No. No. Gossip, ang tanong ko lang, her reasoning. Not the action. Okay? Because for me, ito yung mga namin sa reform. May disagreement kami dito. Dahil for me, there is nothing wrong with her reasoning. Why? God created them upright. So, when she was thinking about it, nung sinabi niya, desirable for gaining wisdom, it's sinabi ng serpent, you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Right? Ang thinking natin dito is, na-experience nyo ba na you want to be like your dad, that kind of innocent, ano ba to? Innocent or ignorant type of desire na gusto ko katulad ako ng daddy ko. Gusto ko maging katulad ako ng tatay ko. Gusto ko maging katulad ako ng nanay ko. Right? Something like that. Nagets niyo yung point? Binenta sa kanya ng serpent na you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Oh, really? What's that? What's that? Knowing good and evil? Kaya, kailangan siyang i-deceive ng serpent. Because they were created upright. Morally upright. Kaya, ang naging argument ko noon is, kailan ba sila na compromise? Prior or after yung nature nila as sinful nature, right? Yung corrupt nature, right? Ayun yung isa sa mga arguments ko sa circle din namin. Sabi ko, if you're saying na they are actually corrupted even prior to the eating of the fruit, then we have a problem because they were not created morally upright. Or you're gonna say, well, the corruption of their nature happened after the fruit because of the sin, right? Sin entered the world. So okay, then it means you have to assume na walang criminal intent si Eve nung kinagat niya yung But she has to disobey God for that to happen. So, what's the message? Because the way I see it is the message of this is your good intention can get you to hell. So yung mga style ni Attorney Claire na good intention para yung si BBM, magsisinungaling siya para papaganda, blah blah blah. Again, the message of this is even you have the good intention that you think is a good intention, and if you're going to violate the rule, especially of God, then it will throw you to hell. Good intentions can get you to hell. That's the message of this. Do you now understand my point of view here? Good intention but disobey the law. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with her reasoning. It is good for food. It is pleasing to the eye. And it's good source of wisdom. True. Good intention versus obedience. Exactly. Those are true. But in the only way for her to get that is to disobey God. So ngayon, good intention versus obedience. Think about it. Husbands and wives. Hindi ba ang laging dahilan nyo, wives, ang laging nyong dahilan in controlling your husbands is what? Para sa kapakanan niya rin naman. Right? Oh yeah! Yeah! Makes sense. Also, DJ Byron, sabihin mo na sa akin kung anytime, let's talk about economics, rice, yung kay Auntie Claire, whatever it is you want to talk about, let's go dun sa rice na yan. Then, basta mag-brush up ka lang ng konti sa economics, like yung equilibrium price, yung mga ganyan. Anyway, pag-uusapan natin yon. If you're willing, if you want to talk about the 20 pesos per kilo, you need to actually brush up sa basic economics. God bless sa inyo lahat. Bye-bye.
Nawala na ba ang dangal ng
Yan ang malasakit natin nasaan. Di pa uli, pakinggan ang tinig. Balik dangal, tulong-tulong tayo'y gigising. Balik dangal,